Everybody. So this is just a quick personal video about moving the fuck on and doing shit you didn't expect. So my engagement, I was in a relationship for like 5 years and I was engaged, and I called off the engagement last April. It was like I told him me and the kids were going to move out, and we were still living together for like another month, and we got into it, and he was sitting around talking to his ex, and so then he moved out, you know what I'm saying, before we moved out. So, that was the end of that. And for the past year, we've been kind of talking on and off, and I don't know. It's like since we've broken up, it's like first off, you wouldn't have told me that we wouldn't have got married. Like I took my tubes out and didn't plan on having more kids. And people was like, well, what if y'all break up and you meet somebody else and they want a kid? And I'm like, psh, first off, we're not going to break up. Second off, we're not having no more kids. And then boom, niggas break up. Boom, you meet more people that want kids. You're like, damn. So it's like, so things definitely happen, but you wouldn't have been able to tell me that we wouldn't be together. You wouldn't have been able to tell me that I'd been had 2-3 cribs and trying to buy a house. You would have told me I would have started a blog and did all these different things. So these are things I never even thought to do until after the breakup. And it's like after the breakup, you begin to, I guess, find yourself again. I mean, my ex before him inspired me to do the blog, and since then there's been a lot of people supporting the blog. And I mean, as far as him being a person I was engaged to, he is not supporting my blog at all. I mean, since I guess you start to really see a person's character afterwards. You start to notice how a motherfucker really ain't down for you. A person really don't support anything you doing. They're really not that happy for you. And I mean, it's just, you find out different parts of yourself. You start exploring yourself more. And it's like sometimes we try to hold on to things, and it's like, for what? Why? Then you need to really ask yourself, like, why am I trying to hold on to this situation? And I'm sure the universe tried to pull us apart numerous times. Even when I talk to my male friends, I'm like, Courtney, I don't think y'all was supposed to be together and have kids. And I'd be like, I don't think so either. I mean, it started off with us having sex. And then I was like, so what we doing here? And that was my fault. Shit. I feel like it really should have just stayed with us having sex. And I'm the one that turned it into a relationship. And I feel like the universe tried to separate it numerous times. And we just kept bringing it together. So this is what happens when you keep bringing shit together. It's not really supposed to happen. And I need to thank like 2 of my closest friends. Like, I'm gonna say both y'all name at the same time, so it ain't like I picked one of y'all first. Both the Montreals, like Montreal Collier and Montreal Robinson, they have definitely supported me and like been friends. Me and Montreal Collier, we talk about our situations, what he going through, what I'm going through, and he always be like, Courtney, you know what I'm saying? You need to leave dude alone. Dude ain't supporting you. You out here making these moves. And the fact that I have so many friends that support the things I'm doing and tell me how I'm being so great and I'm so great and how I can make it so far. And you can't even get that type of encouragement from the person you have kids with. And to Montreal Robinson, it's like anytime I'm in the gym, anytime I need assistance with the kids, anytime I need assistance with anything, actually, Montreal is there with anything. So it's like, I appreciate y'all, and I really do, for listening to me nag, listening to me complain, listening to me talk unnecessary shit to y'all, for me to start random arguments with y'all just because I'm bored. I appreciate that. But I never would have, 2 years ago, I didn't think I would have been doing a blog. Like, I didn't even like talking in front of people. I didn't even like taking pictures. I didn't even like recording myself. That's why I didn't have an Instagram. So to go from not having an Instagram and not taking pictures like that to now I'm just taking pictures daily and making videos and talking to different people and meeting different people, and now I'm out here making all these different connections with different women and different people and trying to build my brand and build other people's brands. And I don't know, being more of I've always been super cool and super social, but I never would have saw, if I was still in a relationship, this shit wouldn't be going on. Because even being single, he's done a lot of complaining about my blog and complaining about the people I've met and interviewed. And so if I was still in a relationship, this blog wouldn't be happening right now. I'm meeting all these different people and doing all these things and conversing with different guys and just making connections. This shit wouldn't be happening at all if I was in a relationship. So sometimes it's like, as much as we want to be with somebody, as much as we be trying to force a situation, you just got to really look at that shit and be like, this is not going to work. And then on top of that, so I've been kind of sort of dating, meeting people, hanging out with my son, my oldest son. He actually met somebody. He met somebody because he has 2 sons that are both 11. They're twins. So, my son, I guess he's at the age where he's been at the age he can speak his mind, speak freely. But this is the first time he has actually said, I like him. I like him and his kids. I said, what? He said, I like him and his kids. He said, matter of fact, I like him more than Eric. Then I've known Eric for like 5 years. I was like, well, I mean, it's different when your kids tell you they like somebody, and it's just like, wow. And then that's something too when your kids let you know. My son has definitely told me when my ex came around, I was like, how would you feel if we dated again? He said, no, no, put him in the friend zone him. I'm like, what you know about the friend zone? What do you? These kids know way too much. But you need to listen to your kids, listen to your friends, just pay attention to the shit going on around you. Because sometimes you fuck with a person so hard, you be down with them so hard and so tough, and they barely fuck with you. Like, barely. Like, I can make sure my ex is good all day. I can make sure he got something to eat. If he cold, I can make sure he got a blanket. Do anybody check on me? Do anybody make sure I'm straight? Do anybody check on me? No matter what's going on? Of course not. Of course not. So it's like, you just need to pay attention to that shit and pay attention to the people that are there for you. And it's like, I know a lot of people I put on the back burner, and I shouldn't, because they're always there for me while I'm trying to be there for somebody that isn't there for me. So, sometimes it is what it is. We got to suck it up. Even when you got kids with somebody, you don't want to see somebody else around your kids being a step parent, but it is what the fuck it is. It's going to happen. It's like, you need to do what's best for you and your happiness in your life. And since I've been apart, my life has been somewhat booming. Like, I've been meeting lots of people here, all around the world, really. Actually, I've met people all around the world, but connecting with people all around the world. And that shit wouldn't happen in a relationship. But a couple years ago, you wouldn't have told me I would have been single. You wouldn't have told me that I would have been out here mingling again. You wouldn't have told me I would have been a blogger, out here blogging, trying to inspire people and lift people up and making connections with so many different women and people and trying to build and buy houses and build communities and to be a part of so many things. So, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with leaving somebody behind to boss your life up. I mean, everybody isn't there to make your life better. I mean, some people are definitely there to be a lesson. Sometimes we force them lessons to last a long fucking time. And they're not supposed to last that goddamn long. They're really not. So, this was just a quick video thanking the people that have been there supporting me and helping me get through this process, and the new people I've met, the new women I've met that have been going through divorces and their own situations, and we still walk through this shit with a smile like nothing is going on, even though we stressed out with kids, with work, with life. We're trying to make connections, still trying to have time for ourselves. And we do this shit daily. Even the men I know going through divorces and shit with their baby mamas and their ex-wives, and they still smile and take pictures and, do the shit they do. And you wouldn't know unless you really their friend and you hear these stories. But just know I'm proud of y'all, just like I know y'all proud of me. And we are out here making waves, making a change, and living our lives. So just be you and be happy, and nothing wrong with a change. Sometimes it has to be done.